Hey everyone, welcome back to Kapow Collective. Today's video is all to do with cosplays. Specifically, this time around is from Birmingham. We are going to go through the different cosplayers that I managed to get photos of whilst I was there. And at the end we'll tell you which was our favourite 3 each.
Yep.
We are going to do more videos on this from the other events. Finally leading to a competition that we're going to run at the end, where you guys get to actually be involved with it as well and get to vote on who you think was the best cosplayer from all the events all together. And then we'll try reaching out to that person if we can find them and verify them, and then
give them a prize.
Get a nice prize with a little goodie bag. Be quite fun.
We should be able to do it for all the events that we've been to. It'll be in our end of year video.
And it'll be all major events basically.
Yeah.
When we say major, obviously, yeah, Monopoly's in there, MCM's in there, but we're also including Unleashed because they're tiering onto like a major event with like the SARS.
So we'll be doing a couple of videos like this, just going through like all the different cosplayers that we've managed to like take photos of. We tried to get as many people as we could, without borderline stalking people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I thought it would be quite a cool little video, because some of these people I know we didn't include in like the main video for that weekend.
Yeah, some of them we didn't manage to obviously fit in.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of photos.
We'll show you all the photos that we've got of the cosplayers, and then we'll do like a little my top 3 and your top 3 at the end of it. Anyone
that's watching this that's a cosplayer and we didn't manage to get a photo of you at any of these events, and you do see us, come up to us. We want to get photos of you. It's not that we don't want to, sometimes we don't manage to come and ask because you might be speaking to someone, we don't want to interrupt. In certain situations like that, but if you spot us, just come and say hello to us. I'm more likely to ask you if I can get a picture of you, especially if you come and speak to me, so that saves me half the job.
Here is costume number 1.
So you actually see a few of these at different events. Sometimes they are in different dinosaur
forms.
Forms. This one obviously being a T-Rex.
An orange T-Rex.
Yeah, there was walking around with what I'm assuming was the parent. But there was interacting with everyone. Looks like they was having fun.
Yeah.
It's not a super complex costume, but it's still fun. They're still funny to like watch.
Yeah. We've seen quite a few. Mainly the T-Rex, like this one. But some of them have been in like different colours. Like I think we've seen like a brown one. There was like a darker colour, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But there's been different like dinosaurs, but mainly like the T-Rex. We don't know who the lady is holding the lightsaber like. I don't know if she's like part of Star Wars or if she's just dressed up in a
different costume, but we're stood with the Star Wars characters.
So if anybody knows who she is,
I don't recognise her from Star Wars myself.
I have only seen Star Wars a few times because it's not my
cup of tea.
It's okay.
The Obi-Wan, because obviously it's the old version, did a very good job. Like in person, actually kind of looks like him.
Yeah, he does look like the Obi-Wan from the first 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they like the old dude, but yeah. Very, very good. There's a lot of detail.
Yeah, his costume was super detailed.
Yeah.
I think he might have dyed his beard for it.
I don't know, because he had silver hair as well, I think.
Unless it just turned out being the perfect accident.
Know, but I think because he looked so similar to the first Obi-Wan, it was a very good costume choice.
Next was Luke and Yoda. It's a bit conflicting the scene because he's stood with Han Solo, but obviously in this photo where Yoda's on his back is when they are on Dagobah, when Luke's doing his training. But for some reason they stood with Han Solo that's frozen in carbonite in Jabba the Hutt's palace.
Yeah.
But still an interesting photo, a really good cosplay.
These ones, I think they were working in connection with Monopoly events because they had the little charity...
Full set.
Yeah, they had the full set there. There was that. There was a Jabba the Hutt, which both of us failed to get photos of. And there was like a full like set build there with other people dressed up from Star Wars. So yeah, I don't know if there was like working in connection with like the Ghostbusters do.
There's a lot of Star Wars stuff at this event.
Yeah, there is for every Monopoly event, to be fair.
Sticking with that Star Wars theme, we do have a Resistance fighter pilot. Again, really detailed costume.
He's been to quite a few different Monopoly events this year. So I think we're seeing him, I think he was in Manchester as well, 2 weeks after this. And then possibly at the Love of Fantasy, I can't remember. I've definitely pointed him out to you.
Yeah, we've seen him a few times.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, obviously not going for like characters in series and stuff that the typical ones, like he's just a generic pilot.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite cool.
Because usually, like for the Star Wars cosplayers that we've seen, it's people like Luke, Leia, Anakin, Darth Vader, a lot of Darth Vaders and Stormtroopers. So it was nice to see something that's not like a main character.
Yeah. Still important
something
to the
different.
land, but not something that people typically would.
Yeah.
It was quite cool.
Very different to like what you'd think. Next, you say it was a trooper from Starship Troopers?
Yeah, Super Trooper, I think.
Okay. Again, it's not something that I've seen before, so I'm not 100% sure who he's dressed as, what he is. So if anyone wants to like jump in the comments and give us a bit more information, it'd be.
I did watch this when I was younger with my dad.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I watched it with my dad when I was younger, but I just can't for the life of me remember.
Yeah.
I think he's just a generic soldier from it, to be honest.
Okay.
But yeah, as we just said, we'll see if someone in the comments can give us a bit more information.
There's also a guest star in this photo.
Yes.
Staring at the pop figures, not knowing what's going on.
Here.
That'd be me. This kid was dressed as Alan Grant from Jurassic Park.
The original.
Yeah, the original. The first one, Jurassic Park. I really liked his costume, to be fair. I think his little puppet, is it a T-Rex?
It is a little baby T-Rex.
Yeah. Its mouth like opened and moved. So I really liked this costume. It's very good.
It's funny because I did see at the York Comic Con, we'll show you that obviously on that video, but there was a guy that was in the same costume and had the same puppet.
Yeah.
Next, moving on to me. So there's a Wampa from Star Wars. I believe that's what it is anyways. I could actually be wrong, it could just be a generic Yeti, but I'm quite sure it is from Star Wars.
It was quite fun because as you can see, there's chains there. There was a guy walking around like just dressed in normal clothing, just pulling this guy dressed as a Yeti around, and I was like, what is happening there? So it was quite funny to see. But I've got to give the guy props that was dressed as the Yeti because it was one of the hottest weekends that we've had, and it was a very large, thick suit. And I don't think he ever broke character and got out of the suit from what I could see.
I'm hoping he did.
But yeah, it was very, very, very good. You need to give some context as why you said it was you.
Oh yeah. Just to give context on why I've said it was me, my online alias. Is that the right word?
I think so.
Is
Your gaming name, basically.
my gaming. It's not just for gaming. That's my general online name.
Okay.
It's Yeti. I love the cold, and I'm a hairy beast.
Nobody needs to know this. Right, next. Good old Soldier Boy.
So this is the first time I'd seen someone from the boys' universe at a Comic Con. So I actually really liked this outfit.
Yeah. So it was the first time we've seen it. He was the only one from the boys that we managed to find that full weekend, just the one Soldier Boy. And then 2 weeks later at Manchester, everyone was dressed up as the boys group. It was like surreal to go from like one extreme to the other. Next we've got, we believe, is a scout trooper.
Yes.
That's what they're called.
So it's a scout trooper from a scene where they're in the forest on the bikes.
Again, so like the same sort of comment as like the resistance pilot that we had earlier. It was nice to see something different, because like when you think of like a trooper from Star Wars, everyone just goes as like a normal stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Nobody dresses up as anything different, so it was nice to see like a different character from Star Wars.
Next we do have a Green Arrow. There was the guy that turned up to Birmingham, who's from the series of Green Arrow.
Yeah. Can't remember his name though for the life of me.
Really love it when cosplayers get into an actual like posing view as well. Obviously it adds that extra bit of depth for the photo.
Like he seemed really into it.
No, he was really into character. You could see as he was walking around the event, stayed in character the entire time. I'm assuming his favourite character would be Green Arrow. I'm assuming he got a picture of him as well since he was at the event. Sticking to the same franchise.
DC vibes.
Yeah, we have got Superwoman.
Now, it's the first time I've seen Superwoman in the years that we've been going to Comicon.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people that go as Superman, especially since we've had... It was the TV series Superman, wasn't it?
The newer one, yeah. Is it Tyler something?
Something like that. He was at Birmingham, I believe. I think he's been to other cons, like for Monopoly events.
Yeah.
So, like, you'll notice it's a popular cosplay costume that people choose. Superman. It's the same as Batman. I think it's quite simple.
Yeah, it's popular and pop
it's
culture.
Popular, yeah. It's quite a nice, easy like costume to like choose to go as. But it was nice to see a Superwoman.
Yeah.
Because it's the first one that we've seen. There was, as you'll see for the next photo, Superman.
So what's interesting about this suit, this specific Superman one, is it doesn't look like Henry Cowell's. It actually looks more closer to the newer Superman that we've just had.
Yeah.
It's the bright blue and red.
Yeah.
Less metallic. It's just straight up like, I want to say like 80s colours.
Yeah.
Where it's like
really
in your face.
In your face, yeah.
I
I just want to point out as well, these two were taken, I don't think they went together, but they were getting photos together.
Yeah.
For people, which we missed that opportunity, unfortunately.
We've got this dude. I'm not actually sure what he's from. I can't even begin to think of what he could be from.
I don't know if it's like from a film, a series, a game. I don't know what specifically he is.
Again, this way we're going to have to rely on you, the watcher, if you know what he's
We
from.
need help.
We need help. Send help.
Yeah. The next one we have is a samurai warrior. Again, I don't know if it's from something specific, if he's just dressed up as a samurai warrior, but it's pretty cool. Two-Face from Batman, I believe.
Yes.
He had detail in the face. Like he's got all the...
Scar tissue and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a contrasting suit as well. I thought it was quite interesting. You normally get Joker and Batman from the Batman series.
And a lot of Harley Quinns as well.
Yeah.
Loki. President Loki, I think.
It's just another Loki variant. Like,
fantastic.
The effort he's gone through to obviously create this costume overall, and the way that he stayed in character as he walked around.
Yeah.
With Stormbreaker. Super good.
Yeah. I just love this whole costume. And like you said, he was in character like the whole time. Like when you asked to get a photo, I think he really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Was wearing contact lenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that outfit must have been boiling as well because it was a big coat that I was wearing, and it was a tall dude.
Yeah, there was a lot to that costume.
Next is we're not sure if he's specifically from like Call of Duty. It does look very Call of Duty, yes, but there's no like telltale signs. He just looks like a modern soldier. He was stood in that exact same spot when we walked up to him. He didn't move for about 5 minutes.
No, he stood there for like a while.
Yeah.
Just stood there waiting for people to come up to him.
I don't know if he was waiting for a friend or if he was just stood having a break.
Yeah.
But he seemed to be in character.
Yeah.
And it was a very good costume again. You do come across a lot of people dressed as like ghosts from Call of Duty at these type of events. Next is a weird one but very interesting. He was stood with Obi-Wan and a character from World of Warcraft, which we'll get to in a moment. Wasn't sure what he was actually from. We did end up having to do like a Google search for this type of character, and we believe
Sandman?
Don't know if it's from a series, show, folklore. I've absolute no idea. If anyone knows anything more, again, let us know in the comments. Moving on to World of Warcraft character.
Don't know how to pronounce it. Wyrin?
Moving on to the next set. It was I'm assuming it was an actual couple, but it's Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic.
Well, they were there together, so I'm assuming they were.
It looks like it is from the current series.
Yeah, the costumes were just like onesie type costumes.
Yeah.
They were very nice. They seem to be getting a lot of pictures from people. Next we've got Daredevil. We've seen a lot of Daredevils over the years.
First one I ever saw, and I funnily enough I got a picture of, and the first time I ever asked for a picture from someone I was super nervous, was at Hull Comic Con.
Oh, his costume was good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, this like, apart from London, because obviously Charlie Cox was there.
Yeah.
This was like the third costume I'd seen, like, ever of Daredevil. It wasn't until London when I saw multiple people dressed up as him.
So obviously there was different like costumes and variants. So there was like your generic Daredevil in his costume, and then there was people dressed up as him as Matt Murdock as the lawyer, so in his like suit and glasses, which was pretty cool. Because again, we've not seen that costume side, just like his actual suit as Daredevil, so pretty cool.
There's also people dressed up as like Kingpin and stuff as well in the series. But yeah, again, really, really good costume. Enjoyed it.
This one was interesting because it's not something that you'd expect to see at a Comic Con.
No.
You enjoyed it because you wish to be a Viking.
So I'm not sure if it was from like any series or anything specific. But yeah, there's a dual wielding Viking dude. Really good costume.
It's good quality as well.
Yeah, a lot of thought obviously, you could see it gone into it. It's growing out his hair and stuff so you could get the proper braiding and things like that.
Yeah.
Shaped his beard just like a Viking would.
Which you were jealous of his braid as well.
I was, but I'm balding now so it doesn't matter anymore.
And we've seen a lot of this cosplay over the past year. Ever since Terrified 3 came out, to be fair. There's at least one clown.
Yeah.
They've always got the little horn So you can hear them going around doing a little horn in people's face.
Carrying a black carrier bag.
Yeah.
This one had a Christmas hat on.
Yeah.
It's in black and white right now because that was the way that he edited it, but he did have a red Christmas hat on.
But I always feel as well, it's obviously different people that we see at different different Comic Cons. But they always put that extra effort into being Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Like they're always real creepy.
Like this guy here didn't have just like an Art the Clown mask over his face.
Yeah.
He actually had paint on him and stuff,
Yeah.
and I think he added some extra prosthetics on there and that. Because I remember thinking, oh right, okay, he's actually gone all out instead of just putting a mask over his face. So this next one was, I saw one of these first at Liverpool Comic Con last year, and I couldn't believe how good it was. Obviously it's a Halo Master Chief. I think this is the same guy, because I was stood with, I believe it's, I don't know if, I'm not sure, they were stood with someone else that was dressed as another Master Chief basically. But his was like tanked out like to the max.
The one
again put so much detail, so much effort into the detail for this like costume. I think everything he's got there is all handmade.
The one that we saw at Liverpool last year, it was massive. It was about 7 foot tall. Like, he was really tall and it was really big and bulky. So that was quite a cool costume. But yeah, again, this sort of like cosplay style, like, there's a lot of effort that goes into it.
I think because of the 3D printing world now, it's enabled a lot of people to
go all out.
Yeah, create more detailed suits and stuff. I'm not saying he's done this by 3D printing, just painted over it. I don't know how he's done it, but all I know is that he's done a really, really, really good job. So this is some characters from Horizon Dawn, the video game, which was a PlayStation exclusive. It's now not because she can't afford to do it anymore. Because Xbox are leveling up the gaming world for all gamers.
And the last one that we've got
is an Apex Warrior from Titanfall. I could be wrong. Somebody knows exactly what it is. Again, let us know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. Again, really, really good costume. Lots of effort obviously being put into it, clearly.
We're just going to say like our top 3 for Birmingham as like cosplayers. So my third favourite would be the Yeti Wampa, whatever you want to call it. Again, a really, really, really good costume. It was the hottest weekend and this dude was just walking around in it all weekend. Now, I know it was air conditioned in the actual arena itself, but still, it must have been hot in there. And it was just very detailed, it was very cool.
My third favourite was the Samurai Warrior. The guy was very tall. Like, him himself, like, obviously he's not in stilts or anything, he must have been at least like 6'7", somewhere in that range. The costume itself overall was very cool to look at because of how detailed it was, how he stayed in character the entire time. But yeah, it was my third.
My second favourite was Obi-Wan. So again, he just looked so much like the original Obi-Wan. Like his costume was really good. I don't know. It was just literally like it's the same guy from the first film. I don't know how else to like say, but it was just perfect. He looked amazing. So, and it's really surprising that my third and my second favourites are people from Star Wars. That's not really my sort of genre that I go for. Well, it is because it's fantasy, but Star Wars isn't like my favourite films in the world, but your cosplayers are very good.
My second is the Halo Master Chief. Again, super well planned suit. Colours on it was fantastic. The scarring, as if it had been in battle, was also very cool. How jacked the suit was in general. Yeah, really good costume. And
Our favourites, so number one, it's the same.
yeah, it's a tie.
So we might as well just do it together, but it's obviously Loki.
The Loki one was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Easily our favourite costume of the full day. We noticed it as soon as we walked in. Couldn't believe how good it was.
Like, we just kept not following him around, but every time we saw him, I was just stood looking at it. Like, I was like, that is so cool. Because obviously you can tell that he's put effort into it as well. Like, it's not just a costume that he's ordered online and then just put it on. Like, there was so much detail in it. And he looked fantastic.
Yeah, it was a solid 10 out of 10 costume.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
That's not to say some of the other ones, like the Halo one, for example, the Master Chief one from our second, again, like, really good.
Yeah.
Like, can't fault it in any way. It was just the Loki one caught my eye the most. And I think that's because I'd seen the Master Chief before. Even though he has changed it a little bit if it is the same guy. But the Loki one overall was just absolutely fantastic. The texture and stuff. The jacket looked crunchy because obviously it'd been part of
The Void.
The Void, that's it.
It was very, very good. Solid 10 out of 10.
So yeah.
Well done, Mr. Loki.
With that in the comments, if you see yourself, say hi. Tell us which one you are.
Yeah.
I'd like to know who it is. And also put in who was your favourite from this set that I've taken. As we said at the beginning, at the back end of the year, we'll do one final video with all the people that we've chose, and we will put out a competition. And yeah, there'll be a prize for best cosplayer of the year. So with that, thank you again very much for watching.
Please like, share and subscribe and all that jazz.
And we will see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you next week. Bye bye.